The airdrop.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Volunteers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Legendary Tennessee coach General Bob Neely used to say you never know what a football player's made of until he faces Alabama. We're about to find out what everybody's made of, guys.
Yes, we are, and this rivalry is so great. Growing up in the South, man, you knew the third Saturday in October was Throwdown. This big-name Tennessee, big-name Alabama, Jesse, and they were going to go at it.
And David, it just feels like when these two teams take the field, there's just a different energy in the stadium, regardless of where.
Can anyone catch it? They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the ball for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses defense is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. Like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires left. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that, the secondary, and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offensive back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, gets it to the 20-yard line. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Bernard. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Here's the handoff. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. At this point, the defense has little choice. And it's loose! And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophic. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Quick with the spin move. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Their work here here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Alabama trying to hold this lead and run out the clock. They're going to ride this running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score going by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead of 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
They caught him.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. To the air. It's Giamaleava. Getting some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation. And the Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, you'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Obliterates him, still on the move. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice, just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense.
Time players make big plays in a big game, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on them. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And the Vols will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yes,
Makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown Tide.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good. It puts one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice return there, and he'll be back down at the 34. Offense set on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
The ball back.
He'll come out throwing on
the ball back.
Keeps it going. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. At the 35, he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Coming after him. And the defense aim got him at the 27. He is through as he puts 3 on the board. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you,
Rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move at the 30. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The inside handoff. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pressure coming. They're trying to get to it. And it's incomplete on third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. First down here from the offense. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He has the first and still on his feet. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committed to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
You gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it past the marker. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Alabama.
Let's go. One more play to pad the stats. And I don't think they got a snap before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On the move, it's Milroe. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Gonna get it. Gonna get it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This is...
I don't know why I